Hi, y'all. I'm Yvette Renee, and I have something to say. I want to tell you how God He's so good and He's so intentional. I had an encounter, I've uploaded a video on my YouTube channel of my encounter with an atheist. And in that encounter, this atheist had all 10 of his all 10 of his toes cut off because of diabetes. And the Lord had me minister to him and pray for him. He allowed me to, so he's no longer an atheist. And you can catch that video on YouTube. But I bring that up to say, after I prayed for this gentleman, I found out I had high sugar. And I'm like, wow, Lord. And he had me encounter this gentleman and do that service because of grace and mercy. It's like praying for him and being obedient to what God was telling me to do. He said, get out of your car, get your holy oil, pray for this man. That's just a quick take. And he let me. He let me. And because of my obedience, I believe he, used that to help me not have to face a situation that extreme because I wasn't paying attention or recognizing the signs that my blood sugar was high. So that's just one time God did that for me. And, now it's coming down and it's not far from normal, not far, but not just there yet, but it's not far. And I'm so proud of myself for making life changes. And there was another situation that happened where God used my obedience to save a limb. Some years back, one of my daughters almost lost a finger. And before that happened, we were preparing to go on a trip and we were at Walmart and coming out of Walmart. And there's this man in a wheelchair and he's missing, I don't know if it was one leg or both, and an arm. So as we walk past the man, I hear the Lord tell me, go give that man $20. So I said, okay, God. So I told my husband at the time, I said, the Lord said for me to give this man $20. He said, okay, go ahead and give it to him. So I go and I give the man $20. And as I'm walking away, I say, God, why'd you tell me to give that man $20? Not to say, I shouldn't be generous, especially to someone that was in his condition. It felt like something else more than that was going on, more than charity. Okay. I said, are you protecting us from something? Is something about to happen? Well, lo and behold, my daughter's finger that was in the door when someone went to close it, and it almost took her finger off. And I'm rushing her to the hospital. And when we get there, the nurses talk about amputation. And I call my prayer warriors and they're going in. And one of the prayer warriors said, the Lord said no amputation. It took the doctor about 2 hours to get to my baby. She was maybe two. And when the doctor got there and looked at her finger, she said, she's going to be fine. See this little hair, like it was hair, like hairline thin, like hair thin. See that right there? She said, you see the top of her fingers? It's red. She said, that's a nerve that's still connecting and feeding the finger. She's still getting blood. She said, all I have to do is stitch it up. She's little, she's young, it'll be fine. So my obedience to this gentleman that was an amputee protected my daughter from losing her finger. and my obedience to pray for and bring a lost soul back to Jesus, who had lost his toes, gave grace to me to not face that plight. Like I said, my numbers are almost normal. It's been a week, and it's not, no medication was taken. Not because I was against it temporarily, but because the insurance company did not give it to me. They wouldn't give it to me until after all these claims are filed by the hospital. So I said, oh, well, I'm not going to wait for you guys. I'm going to do what I know to do. And I know how to eat properly. And that's what I started doing, making some changes with myself. And my numbers are almost to normal within less than a week. So I still have work. I still have a responsibility to myself. It is not my desire to be on medication my whole life, and I'm not going to. I take vitamins, and now I work out a little bit more. So that is my thing. Vitamins, healthy eating, that's my thing. I do believe in that. I just failed myself for a period of time. So I'm back on the horse, and I'm going to stay on the horse this time. And just thank God for second chances. Thank him for his grace and his mercy. I mean, when God tells you to do something, do it. He tells you to sow something, sow it. He tells you to bless someone, even if you don't like them, especially if you don't like them, bless them, because he's doing something. He's doing something in your favor with every step of obedience that you do. So that's my quick word for you today. You have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye.